Oven Podcast. Your table is ready. You can follow me.
All right, I'm Mario. This is Franco. We're sitting down tonight. We're at American Whiskey in Manhattan.
First time?
First time here. Great vibes. We're loving it. We're sitting down with DJ StephCakes. You know her from Late Night Snack, Power 105.1. You got that new strain piece of cakes. So a lot of big things going on for you. We love that. We love to see it. And welcome to the oven, where we have a THC-infused meal with every episode. And we're ready to get cooked.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Thank you, guys.
So you're just coming from an event, right? Coming from a similar event?
Yes.
How was that today?
It was cool. I think they're dropping a movie. So we got a early preview of it at Seed Brooklyn. Shout out to them.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it was good.
Nice.
I can't wait for everybody to see it.
Yeah. Busy day for you today, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Right from that to this?
Yes.
Well, they already brought the appetizers out. We got the buffalo broccoli. You ordered the mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
We got the lamb chops over there. I know you're hungry. I know it's been a long day. Let's dig in.
And before we get to apps, just pardon me for not mentioning Hayes is at the table.
We got Hayes over
Cute
here.
little pup over here. All right, so we already started digging into the buffalo broccoli, the baked mac and cheese, the lamb lollipops.
Love a good lamb lollipop, man.
Very good.
So, obviously, the reason why we brought you here today, you're an unreal DJ, coming from Yonkers, representing New York. So, we want to kind of get to know you, on a personal basis a little bit. And I want to take it way back. What made you get into DJing? Because I know it's not an easy road.
So my love and my passion and like what really like is the center of everything is my love for music.
Okay.
Because growing up, I never really saw a female DJ, so I never even thought about being one. My dream job was actually to be a TV personality on I wanted to be a host on 106 & Park on BT.
Okay.
And but I did love radio. I grew up listening to Angie Martinez, so I did love radio, but I just love music. So when I was in college, I knew I wanted to go for media and communications. Again, I already knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry.
Where's your school at?
Preferably around music. I went to College of Mount St. Vincent.
Cool.
So I had to complete an internship in order to graduate. And I applied for Power for an internship, and I didn't get it.
Okay.
So I ended up applying for the Maury Show. And
Who's in the Maury Show?
yeah.
Really?
Love that.
Yeah, I applied for the Maury Show, and I got it, and I passed. I did everything I needed in order to graduate. But then my senior year, I was just taking electives, and at this point, I was very interested in radio. I was like, I really want to see what Power 105 is like, So I ended up applying again, and this time I get it. I get an A in the class. I graduate, and after I graduate, I'm kind of like, I still want to stick around. So I ended up making a fake school letter to make it seem like it was another internship. And I did another semester, and that happened to be the year that Angie Martinez switched from Hot 97 to Power. So perfect timing for me because.
So you made a fake. I don't mean to cut you off, but you made a fake. So you made a fake.
It wasn't fake. I just made the same letter. I used the same letter from the previous year.
Okay, I just brought it back. Okay. I thought you faked your way into made up your own class in order to make this happen.
Well, yeah, I did. Because I already graduated. I already graduated from college. So I made the fake letter more for the station.
Okay.
Because I needed the class. Or something like that.
Yeah, so you basically, you graduated already. Oh, here's Hayes. Power was only accepting students, so that's why you needed the letter.
It was an internship,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
She graduated. She had the degree. She just wanted to get on Power.
That's actually great.
Yeah, it worked. I made sure that it was worth it, that whole fake school letter. So that semester, I made sure to like really just like network. Yeah, I did heavy networking that year. I said I needed to absorb more, so I just networked. I was around the right people. I was around Angie a lot, so that helped. And then, real life kind of just smacked me in the face. I needed a consistent job. I had to pay for my student loans. It was just, life was lifing. So I had to find a more stable job, and I couldn't work with Angie as much. But once I got my job, I got back on my feet. And even when I worked at AT&T, because that was the job I ended up working at, even when I was there, I knew that I was still gonna somehow work my way into like the entertainment industry, because they had an entertainment department. Because AT&T has TV, they have the phones, and they have like home security systems as well.
Yep.
But they also they have a whole entertainment department.
Well, AT&T is affiliated with DirecTV too, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yes.
So they have, they're all affiliated. So my plan at that point was, all right, work your way into corporate to get into the entertainment part, and you're in. But what ended up happening was my best friend at the time had this game night where we would all hang out at, live DJ, board games, twerking twister, beer pong. And it was her 1 year anniversary of the party, and she was like, I want you to be the DJ. I'm like, girl, I'm not a DJ. She was like, no, but I know you could do it, because I was known for always putting
playlist on and stuff.
Yeah, I was always the one that knew the latest music. I had all the playlists set for like any type of occasion. And
Sounds like DJ Rio.
He's trying to take that from me.
so no, everything started for me like on an iPod, your crates, or playlists, etc. So I was like, you know what, fine. The DJ for her party, he was like, yo, I'll help you. Shout out to DJ Bones every single time. He's the one that kind of like, I went to his house like back to back for lessons for a whole week prior to that party, and he showed me the fundamentals, and from there on, with my ear plus the fundamentals, we made it happen. The party was a success, and after that, people were hitting me up like, okay, what's your availability? And I'm like, oh shit, like
holy shit, I'm a DJ now.
Things started getting crazy, so I had to decide, am I gonna stick to this plan that I already made, or do I, follow my passion, which was music. And it's safe to say I did the right choice.
I give you credit for that, because a lot of people don't step out of that comfortability stage, like that weekly paycheck, that bi-weekly paycheck.
I mean, it wasn't easy. My father, he was a very strict man in my life, and he's always about following the rules, and getting a good job and 401k and this and that.
God, sounds like my
what you're supposed to do kind of thing.
When it came to that point where it was like, all right, I really got to pick, I spoke to him about it. And I'm expecting him to be like, no, don't quit your job, stick to this, this is a secure job. Like, I'm expecting him to say that. He was like, if you think you could make a living off that and you're happy, go for it. I was like, oh shit.
I love that.
I was like, it's over. I was like, peace, AT&T. I swear to God, it was my birthday. I had that week off. I was like, you know what? I ain't going back.
And who would have thought how many years later you're doing birthday at the bar?
Yo.
Are you kidding?
I would not.
How long you been at it now?
I want to say I started in 2016. So 6 years?
So 6 years, yeah. 6, yeah. Nice, all right. So 6 years, where in your 6 years, actually before we start that, where was the first place, the first place you DJ was a party? Like, was your first party?
Actually, no, that wasn't my first. My first was in the Soulful Circle. It was at Victoria's Secret back home. It was like they had like an event, they needed a DJ. My best friend's aunt was the manager at the time, and she was like, I want you to be the DJ, blah, blah, blah. And my friend DJ Primo, he had helped me out that day. Actually, he was like one of the first spots. He was DJing at some spot in Yonkers, and I was like, yo, I want to like I want to touch buttons. I want to know what was it. Like, teach me. And he let me get behind it. And he was another person that vouched for me. Like, he told me I had an ear. He helped me get the internship at Power. Like, he told people about me. And he was always like a call away if I needed help or I needed music. So DJ Primo is another one. And he's from Yonkers. So that's like, you know, his mad love. But I used to work at Victoria's Secret too. So the fact that I had to...
Full circle.
Yeah, it was.
And you were saying, you know, how you always had like the best music, you kept up with the best music. Like, so how do you keep up with all the music coming out nowadays?
Now it's hard.
Right?
It's hard.
When you're making a playlist, what's your what's your process? You know, does it depend who you're DJing for, where you're DJing at?
Everything depends like on the location, the event. But I like to keep my music organized, like year, and then like this month, like this is what's hot, and then I kind of have to stay on top of that because of radio. I gotta make sure everything is like up to date. I gotta make sure everything is clean.
Yep.
So I just kind of like take certain days out of the week and organize it in the best way as possible.
So in the 6 years, do you have a favorite spot that you DJ'd at?
That I DJ at.
Or a most memorable one? I like the pause on this. This is gonna be a good one.
I mean, I have a few different like special places, like Pizza Zoo when they're at the well outside. That was like one of my favorite parties. We did an R&B party at La Marina. That was fire, and that one was like a vibe. Like it rained and people stayed in the rain. That one was really good. Club-wise, Uptown Cliff. That's a throwback. That it doesn't even like they closed it down. So only if you know, you know. One of those Negro Claro. I never DJ at Negro Claro, but Cliff definitely. That was one of like the first big clubs that I got to DJ at, and I opened up for Camilo. So that was big. And then like right now, downtown, Duke's. Back in the days, the Anthony. I don't know if y'all know about that spot. Yeah, that's another. If you know, you know.
I gotta start knowing, man.
Yeah, you know.
Get us in the know.
The Anthony on a Thursday was like different, and that helped me.
It's not a spot no more though.
Now they closed down.
Yeah. Do you make any of your own music, or do you aspire to make any of your own music?
So, it's been 2 years, but 2 years ago I put out a single with Hazard.
I saw that. That's why I was asking.
Artist from Harlem. Yeah. I have some other stuff in the tuck that I hopefully drop next year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have music that I do. I'm gonna drop it. It's just there, sitting there.
Just waiting?
Yeah.
In the archive.
It's not done. I got some stuff with Kai Cash. Shout out to him. I got a lot of beats just there waiting to get. Just finish. Yeah, I just gotta finish. But right now I'm so like heavily deep into gaming that
I see that.
I have kind of music on pause.
So gaming, you go Call of Duty, right? Is it just Call of Duty? You got anything else that you mess around with?
Cakes on duty.
No, I play 2K.
You play 2K?
I play Madden. What else do I have on my computer? I have Hogwarts Legacy.
How was that? That looks sick.
Fire.
See, I'm not really a big video game. I'm not really a big gamer, just because I was never good at any of the games that everyone else is playing. So I'm like, whenever I get the system, I get all the single player games: Batman, Spider-Man. So my dad, when we were younger, I love this. When Call of Duty first became a thing, like when Xbox Live, I must have been in like 7th grade, and you're on there. You might have even been in the minivan. My dad used to walk with a cane. So when the night before the game would come out, they would release like that at GameStop. So we'd have my dad take us all, and he would just cut the line with the cane, buy 6 video games for all of us, and we'd go play. We get back to my house, and everyone gets back to theirs, and there were 7 of us. Team deathmatch was with a 6-player team. I wasn't good enough to play on the team, so I'm sitting there. My dad just got all them video games, and I wasn't invited to the team. I'm like, what the heck am I doing with Call of Duty right now? So I'm not kidding. I played Call of Duty maybe twice since then,
I haven't been good at a game since like Halo in 2001.
Oh, I used to love Halo.
Yeah, Halo was crazy. And then you think that are they ever gonna drop GTA 6?
I don't know. I have that game too. I have Grand Theft Auto,
Which one? Grand Theft Auto 5?
the last one.
I'm seeing like October 2025 now for Grand Theft Auto 6, but the graphics look nuts.
Yeah, no, I love how big gaming is right now.
And you playing in the tournaments and stuff?
So I've been doing Call of Duty tournaments. I haven't been playing them though.
You grew up playing video games?
Yeah, I did.
What was your system growing up?
My system was 64 first.
Hell yeah.
Then I got the PlayStation 2,
Okay.
PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Oh, I did have an Xbox as well, Xbox 360. I had a Nintendo Switch. I had a PSP. I had a Game Boy.
I used to love the PSP.
N64 never gets old.
Oh.
It was like ahead of its time.
Games, yeah.
Oh man, Mario Party was
Yeah.
one of my favorites ever.
Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash though is like, if you're good at Super Smash, you're good at Super Smash. Like,
I'm not good because I don't play with Kirby.
Oh, see,
He's floating everywhere.
I used to love it. So N64 was like one of those systems, like we brought it on a bachelor party like 2 weeks ago. Like, it's one of those systems that never ever gets old.
No one ever says no if it's their turn in Mario Kart. You know, like if you're at a pregame or something like that, oh, we're playing N64 before we go out.
Before the main comes out, I got one more question. Who's your Mario Kart driver?
Probably like Yoshi.
Hey, let's go.
Probably like Yoshi.
I like that. And we're back. We got the smoked guacamole, the short rib sandwich. I got the Nashville hot chicken sandwich, some sweet potato fries, waffle fries. We're killing it.
What's the best kind of fries?
Ooh, I had Checkers today, and Checkers fries are pretty good.
I need to say something. I'm a Chick-fil-A fries guy.
Best fries are curly fries. What would you say?
Best fries? I don't know.
Nathan's crinkle cut movie?
Nah, you know
No
what's
shot.
good fries? Yo Burger.
Yeah, where's that?
It's in the Bronx, in Riverdale.
What's it called? Yo Burger?
Yo Burger.
I thought I was working outside that area.
They have frozen yogurt, that's why. They serve
Wow.
frozen yogurt and burgers.
Wow,
That's a great mix.
that was a good combo.
Yo Burger? You might have just turned us on the Yo Burger. I'm not kidding.
So, I want to take the ball from Franco for a little bit.
Yeah, let me.
What is it exactly that pushes you most to be a better DJ?
What pushes me most to be a better DJ?
Put you on the spot right after the main comes out.
What?
Or I guess I could say, like, what excites you most? Like, what makes it all worthwhile for you?
I guess just knowing that the people are having fun. That makes me feel like I did my job.
That's the rewarding part.
Yeah, like, seeing people have fun, people dancing, people react to certain songs.
Yep.
I like when people tell me that oh my God, this song reminded me of this, or like I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah,
Like, those are everyone compliments. Like I'm like, all right, I did my job.
You're right. I did something good today.
It's so cliche, but I mean, a song can take you back,
Yeah,
can put you in a place.
yeah. That's what my mind. Like I remember my friend texted me, I haven't heard this song. It was Gangsta Lovin'. He's like, yo, you just brought me back to like 8th grade.
Right? Run back to 8th grade dance.
I mean, it's a proven fact that music itself has an impact on your mood. Mm-hmm. You know, there are genres that can make you happy and genres that can make you sad.
Yeah, facts.
It's wild. Yeah. Talking about Angie Martinez a little bit before, right? Seems like a lot of your mentors, for the most part, tend to be male. Are there still any biases in the industry, or do you experience anything?
Yeah.
Describe that to us.
I mean, the typical stuff. Equal pay, favoritism. Yeah, that's the stuff we gotta deal with. Also, the way we dress, the way we look, we can't look a certain way, or else, we're being sexualized and stuff like that. So those are some of the obstacles we have to deal with.
And it's so crazy how people like will come out and like blame that on the woman. You know, like, oh, you were sexualized because of how you dress. Like, no, you look at her in a certain way and you sexualize her.
Exactly.
You know, so it's terrible that it works that way.
Especially like in a career. Like,
Yeah.
so it's so annoying like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm very lucky. All the people, all the DJ brothers that I have, because that's what they all are to me, all my DJ brothers, they all, you know, welcomed me with open arms. They all were, made themselves available to help. They all made me feel comfortable, so.
And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is the comfortability.
The DJ community is awesome.
Yeah, it's very
Not just the guys, like, because there's a lot of female DJs out right now, but the DJ community, when they get together, is like awesome. It's beautiful. It's magical.
Is it big?
Yes.
Or is it like a big small community? Like everyone kind of
Everyone's
knows.
got their little community.
Yep.
So technically it's big if you put us all under one umbrella, but everyone has their little community. And it's very nice when they all get together.
Nice.
And so if you had to choose one DJ that inspires you the most, who would you say it is?
DJ Rick Rock.
Who?
DJ Rick Rock.
DJ Rick Rock?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I've seen him since before I even thought about DJing. I used to party a lot. I was always in the clubs. I knew all the promoters. I knew all the DJs. But Rick Rock, I would go next, like, he would be DJing and I would be standing right there next to him after I say hi and all that good stuff. And I'd just be fascinated and, like, the way that he mixes and blends, like, everything. He's an all-around really, really amazing DJ and a good friend. He's a very good friend of mine. So,
And now with the knowledge you have, you can appreciate that.
yes, absolutely. I mean, every time to this day when I see him or hear, you know, when he posts a snippet on Instagram, like, he's very, very talented. I'm glad that he's getting his flowers right now.
Good. Yeah, and where's he out of?
He's from out here, but he actually just relocated to Orlando. But he be back and forth, but he's from out here in New York.
And what's your biggest pet peeve as a DJ?
When you come with your phone requesting a song.
What's the most requested song you get? Well, even better. Do you take requests?
Yeah, I'll take requests, you know. Comes with a little price. But
You know what I'm still trying to figure out? Sometimes it feels like, I wonder, like, what did people request before Bad Bunny? But at some point, it's like I feel like some groups, all they play is Bad Bunny. Any party they have, it's just Bad Bunny.
Macy Gray, I try maybe.
Yeah, that's you're the only person who requests that song.
Is there like a track that's gotten big that you can't stand? That you're like, God, how the hell did that track get big?
not really. I can't think of anything right now. Not really. I try not to ever, like, think that way
Yeah.
about,
Just music in general?
yeah, like, you know, it's a talent. Somebody took their time out of the day, or not their day, but they took that time to create this
Yeah.
piece of art, and they thought it was good. Now, if we don't like it, that's on us, but, like, that's their piece of art, so.
It's kind of like being a teacher or a professor. You know, like the music is the information, and you're putting it out there, and you're letting the people decide or do what they want with
Or
it.
like being an artist, like
Yeah.
an actual,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as bad art,
You're right.
because the beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I mean, I'm a pretty bad artist. Franco thinks I'm secretly a lefty,
But I
but
bet you if you drew something and you gave it to your mom, she would think it's the most beautiful thing ever.
That's his mouth one.
she might be close to legally blind with those glasses. I'm not sure.
Wearing Coke bottle glasses.
So yeah. Nah, there's not, like, I don't know. Look, for example, I thought that Doja Cat, meow, that milk, the cow song she had, but look at her.
Okay, yeah, killed it. No, it's funny because, you know, I asked that question, but then I also think, like, you know, when you give that answer, we grew up playing baseball, and we're watching, like, you know, the playoffs are on right now, and someone's like, oh, like Uvalde sucks, and you're like, he's pitching on the biggest stage, like, and all of these guys, or even better, like NFL, like a quarterback sucks. Like, he's one of the best 32
No,
quarterbacks.
that's not about a basketball player. Like when they miss a free throw, like this is what you're getting paid to do.
Yeah, it's insane.
Missing that.
But you say how you miss a free throw?
Yeah.
Well, Shaq was pretty great, and he was a terrible free throw shooter.
But Shaq's hands are so big, the ball feels like you're playing in Dan's back room, like with the mini hoop. It's not easy to shoot that ball. 10 free throws. How many you hitting?
For me?
Yeah.
10 free throws. I probably hit like 4.
Oh, this you're honest. But yeah, you're saying they get paid for it?
Better than me.
I always thought foul shots were easy, but I don't know, there's just
But
some
I'm not
guys.
getting like I'm not paid. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm not a professional.
Yeah.
Now if you talk to me and you say I'm gonna pay you, I promise you I'm gonna probably like practice every day until until it's time for me to go shoot.
No, I see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
You know, it is disappointing, like especially like for people who spend money and put money into the sport, whether it's, you know, some people base their cable package or, you know, on what TV channel their team is on. They change their schedule around games to go see them play. They buy jerseys, memorabilia.
Well, could you imagine like traveling from out of the country to see Giannis play? And Giannis like, oh, I'm going to sit tonight?
Oh my God.
Like, are you kidding? I would be.
Well, that was an issue.
It still is. I mean, some guys play through, but you know, while we're on the sports topic, we have a star flag football player over here.
That's right.
Yeah.
20 we were talking about before, 2028 Olympics. They're adding the flag football into it.
Yes, I want all parts. So if I need anybody that can point me in the right direction, help my sister out.
The best number 10 in Miami is looking for some people to play on his team.
I want to play in the flag football Olympics. I want to play. I don't care if I'm 37.
Well, you're making a league, right?
Okay, so yes, 2024. Me and my friend Kent are gonna be starting our own league, and I'm saying this now because I want anybody that plays football. If you have a team, now's your time to get everybody together. Because once I make the official announcement, I want the slots to fill up so that it's fun for everyone. The first football tournament that I did, was last year, and I made it a back-to-school drive where I collected school supplies to give them to some schools in Yonkers and the Bronx. So we had a total of 8 teams, which is really, really good.
How many people per team? Like 10, 15?
12 to 15.
Awesome. 8 teams? Look, you already got a league. You kidding me?
So yeah, I'm trying to do a league. It'll be from 8 to 10 weeks. We're still getting all the all the points together. But it's gonna be lit. It's gonna have a live DJ. We're gonna have stats. We're gonna have highlights, custom jerseys. We're looking for sponsorships. So anybody.
I'll be sponsored. I can get a team.
Shout out to Boxed Water. They donated boxes of water for my back to school drive this year. That just happened.
Yeah.
Sunday. That's happened.
Yeah, Sunday.
And also Viva Coconut Water. They also sent some water
I
too.
love Viva Coconut Water.
So shout out to them. And yeah, I love playing flag football.
Well, we can definitely talk about some sponsorship opportunities after the show's over. Especially if it's for that. How you gonna?
This hot chicken sandwich is hot and spicy. I'm like joking, John. My nose is
I
sweating.
scream my peripherals. I'm like, it might not be all right.
Oh man, I hit the spicy part.
Now this sandwich is crazy. The shoulder sandwich.
That looks good.
I'm gonna have to take the other hand home. It's so big, but.
So, since we're on the Oven Podcast, I want to ask you, can you tell us about a time where you were high? Like your craziest story about a time you were high?
Okay, I got a good one.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2018 or 9. No, it was like 2017, 18. Me and my friends, we went to LA for the Cannabis Cup. And who was performing that year? I think it was like Rick Ross. Wale, maybe. It was a few people. I just remember Rick Ross was one of like the headliners. And that obviously the show was at towards the end of the night. So throughout the day, we're kind of just like, you know, walking around, trying all the different strains. Come here.
Hayes is back. Where'd he go?
Come on, Pop.
It shouldn't matter. So yeah, we went for the cannabis cup. So we were pretty much smoking all day, and it was 420 weekend. By the time that it was showtime, like the performers and stuff, I was so high. Like I remember eating ice cream, and I remember not liking the ice cream, but I still ate it because I was so high. Like the sprinkles tasted so stale. And I remember calling my best friend, like, girl, I don't even know why I'm eating this. But my eyes were like done. Another time was me and my best friend, we were driving to Rochester to see Kevin Hart. And that was like a 5-hour drive. And the whole drive we're smoking. By the time we got to the show, we fell asleep mid-show. We woke up to like the end when everybody was clapping.
You slept through half of the Kevin Hart show?
Half of his show, yeah.
Was it one of those shows like where you couldn't take your phone out either?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been to one of those with him. He's so great, man.
He's hysterical.
He is. Yeah.
I mean, I can relate to the sleeping thing because if you got me high on a football Sunday during the 1 o'clock games, I slept through the 4 o'clock games and I woke up for Sunday night football. So I feel you on that.
Yeah, no, we smoked way too much that day.
While we got the puppy at the table, is he your first pet?
No.
No? Like first pet of your own? Or?
Yes, first pet of my own. Like, this was my son.
This is your son?
Yeah.
Just, hey, mama.
I have a dog. He lives with my mom. And then we had another dog before that.
So, dog, so what kind of dog is he?
A mini poodle.
Oh, so he's going to stay small. I thought he was going to get pretty big. That's actually amazing.
No, and my other dog was a Shorty. Shih Tzu and a Yorkie.
What is it, a Shorty?
I call it a Shorty.
So Hayes, obviously after the flower, but is that like your favorite strain?
No, that was just
the Navy way?
Yeah, it felt like Kush was too aggressive.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
For him, and he's like,
I think
he
Hayes
does not look like a Kush.
No, he looks a lot more like a Hayes.
Hayes vibes.
No, I love that you brought him today. We were going to talk about the dog anyway. I'm like, this is so perfect when you walked in.
Before we get to dessert, though, I want to ask you, take us through the process of starting your own strain and get this today.
All right. Shout out to Fourth Floor. You know that's
Right here, baby. Come on.
Yeah. Never too far from me. I think I probably got an 8 from my pocket right now. Yeah.
You smoke joints? You smoke joints? Yeah,
joints. Yeah, from Sheldon Special. Shout out to Fourth Floor.
That's Fourth Floor?
Yeah.
Is it?
But with Mike, it was a pretty easy process. I guess it was a lot more easier for me because of my name, obviously Cakes, and I try to stay in that lane. This is not my first time having my own strain. The first time I did have my own strain, it was with another friend of mine. His strain, his brand was called Panda Smoke.
Panda Smoke?
Yeah.
What was the strain called?
It was called the Cheesecake, StephCakes Cheesecake.
Okay.
But I didn't have a lot of say with him. He kind of just did it, and I was just like, all right, it's done, so fuck it.
Yeah, I got strain.
Yeah. But it was a great success.
Okay.
And then we did the wedding cake as well too. But with Mike, he gave me, a lot of creative control. Also, that's just the beginning. We're working on other stuff already, which I'm trying to be as heavily involved as possible. And so I just try to stick to the cakes. That's my.
So where did that nickname come from? And how did you get that nickname?
So it was because on Twitter, my screen name was Steph Cruz.
Okay.
Which was my government. And I was like, I don't like that name. I need something new, that's why. And then some girl was like, oh, why don't you do StephCakes? And I was like, oh, yeah, that has nice ring to it.
Just like that.
Just like that. After a bunch of other like bad options.
Are you still friends? Are you still friends with that girl?
No. Uh-huh.
I looking at you like, no, I'd do it for that dance. Like, you kidding me?
I hate her.
You took the name and ran.
Yeah. Nah, so I know who she is, but I just lost.
Yeah, let's not lost touch.
So yeah, no, she gave me that name and I just stuck with it.
Cakes is a perfect intro to
The cakes. They're cakes.
I'm ready for dessert.
He's got his, what do you got, the Frangelico out on the table?
Well, you know, we weren't going to say the name until they sponsored me, but sure.
Well, it goes right into, Branson Cognac,
Yes.
right? And so, what is it? Le Chemin de
Le
Riz?
Chien de Roi.
Le Chien de Roi. So I see them on your profile. What are you, like a brand ambassador, or
Yeah.
so working hand in hand with them? And so how is that alcohol?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah?
Can't lie. 50 Cent is the man.
Yeah, have you met 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It looks good.
Yeah, no, he really is like awesome boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's the type that, like, let's say he was to walk in here and he'd see me, like he would say hi. I mean, that sounds like so simple, but it's like so. I mean, like, oh my God, like he really deadass knows me. Really deadass knows me. So, yeah, you know, I just like what the brand represents. It represents like exclusivity. It represents like wealth. It represents like quality. It represents like richness, and you know.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Who doesn't want to feel like that? Yeah, and then it does taste good too. That helps.
That's always a plus.
That always helps. It tastes good. It's really smooth. And yeah.
And I saw you making this back a couple of years back. You're making Branson cognac cupcakes.
I did a cake.
You did a cooking show.
I did. That was COVID times.
Why have we not seen any more of that?
I don't know what else to cook. I mean, not that I don't know what else to cook. I don't know what else to like. I don't know.
I mean, I watched all 12 minutes of that. That was actually like, it was an entertaining video.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you. Yeah, I just don't know what else to make. Like,
Are you a cook?
I do enjoy cooking.
What's your go-to dish?
My go-to dish, I would have to say a mango, a traditional Dominican dish.
Okay. What about bacon?
Bacon,
What's in that dish?
plantains, onions, fried cheese, fried egg, and for those that eat meat, fried salami.
Fried salami? Oh man, you would love that.
And the plantains are mashed with the onions, with sauteed onions inside of it.
I love
That sounds real good.
Yeah, that's
Avocado on the side.
Hey, so how were the cupcakes? How was the cake? It was actually good with the cognac?
I mean, the cognac, you don't really taste it.
It probably bakes out, eats out a
The
little
secret
bit.
is the cognac takes away the taste of the eggs in the cake.
Really?
Interesting.
Okay.
And then obviously if you put a lot of alcohol, then it's gonna taste more infused, but
Yeah.
I don't put that much.
How's that key lime pie?
Love to.
So I'm not even a big chocolate guy, so you know the chocolate cake is made good if I'm almost done with it. We just sat down.
This is it.
Yeah, key lime pie is just go to. I got a couple quick ones for you. And we'll go to the oven. One track that never ever gets old for you. I know you probably play the same tracks over and over again, but
Like in the club, in a spot, or like my personal,
Your personal.
like, that I can hear over and over again. Over and over again. No, it depends on my mood.
okay.
It really depends on my mood.
The same way.
I don't know. Like right now, I'm blank. Over and over again. It was great. Somebody asked me earlier, like, what are 3 movies that you could watch for the rest of your life?
You couldn't answer?
Oh, no, I did. But it's like, if somebody was to ask me now, I probably wouldn't say the same 3 movies.
Well, which three did you say?
Yeah, what's
I said White Chicks, Honey, and Gone Girl.
Gone
Really?
Girl?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl, that's with
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
So, what is it, Amazing Amy?
Yes.
I've only seen this movie once.
Bro, that
She
movie is
did.
so good.
Whoever the actress is did an unbelievable job. because I can't watch another movie without hating her from being Amazing Amy. I'm so serious.
It's like Joaquin Phoenix in Gladiator.
See, but Joaquin Phoenix has been so many more things. Like, say, my other one is like, have you seen Breaking Bad?
Uh-huh.
So, Walter White's wife, Skylar White, she's only Skylar White in anything else she plays. Like, she could be a detective. She could be, I don't care what she is Skylar White.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, no matter what, I can't get over that with her.
It's like with Tyreek from Power.
He's.
Everybody hates him because of Tyreek.
Are you caught up on that? On Power?
Yes.
Yo, Power is insane.
Yes.
You haven't started watching that yet, right?
I haven't.
Power is nuts.
You need to get on.
I know.
You need to binge watch that.
That'll be my next one.
You know what I just started? Not to get off topic, but everyone keeps like telling me to start The Sopranos. Man, I'm telling you, I tried this years ago, and like I actually got to season 3 this time. I won't turn it back on. I'm on like season 3, episode 2. I have no interest in the show.
Man, you lost me there.
Have you seen Sopranos? I think it's like The Sopranos, The Office. It's all like
I never
shows
seen that either.
No, me neither. Like
I just started Suits.
Suits.
Oh, I heard good things about
Suits
that.
Great. I watched
That's on my
Suits
list.
in Australia.
I just started.
Suits is awesome. Suits is a great show. But getting back to those quick ones, your go-to karaoke song.
Go-to karaoke song. Wow, I haven't done karaoke in so long, but what would I sing? What would I sing? I don't know, probably some like R&B. Got the vocals right. What would I sing?
You were singing?
Nah, hell no. Hell no. What would I sing? Oh my God. That means I gotta go karaoke. What's the matter?
What's up with Hayes?
I wish we could see him on your table.
He's eating the crumbs.
I hope not. Yeah, scared. Go to karaoke song. I'm gonna go with something like probably. Jeez, I wanna say a very honest answer.
Go ahead.
No, I can't sing. I'm trying to see, like I'm trying to imagine myself going to a karaoke bar and singing a song.
Mario's gonna pull some like sad country song out of his ass when I ask him.
That's my range. My voice only works for like depressing songs.
He's actually not a bad singer, and I hate to say that out loud, but
I like people clap when I get done with karaoke. I'm not even kidding.
we were in a rally there, and Chris Stapleton was on, and this kid was belting. We were on like a really cool stage, all like lawn chairs and stuff on this huge like
In the middle of a huge field, yeah.
and he's singing, and the 4 kids in front of us turn around and like, you're really fucking good, man. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
No, the couple turned around and said, "Oh my God!" Like we felt like Chris Stapleton was singing behind us, and they were dead serious. And that was the best compliment I ever got in my life.
And I was also tripping on mushrooms when they said that. So
I was on mushrooms too for that.
All right, well, you're not gonna sing for us?
No, right now that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
I love that.
Oh, that's a lot.
Wow, this is your moment right here, kid. Getting to that level here.
Your time to shine.
No, I'm so unprepared.
It is not easy thinking of a song to sing.
Listen, we'll put a reel up of me singing and we'll tag you.
Okay,
in.
okay.
All right.
A win is a win.
That's it. Like, any way you get it. We'll come back.
Okay.
You got any superstitions before you go out there?
Go out where?
Before you go out to perform, go get behind the.
Nope, I let go and let God.
Let go and let God. I like that.
Nice.
We got Halloween coming up.
Yes.
What's your best Halloween costume you've ever been in?
That I've ever been in. So unfortunately, I don't really dress up. I just recently started dressing up. He's gonna poop. Get the wee pad.
Well,
No.
yeah, just put them on the wee pad. There you go.
Last year I did Tokisha. Yeah, I don't really normally dress up. Like last year was the first time I like dressed up, and yeah, I was
Like, really went
Tokisha.
there?
She's an artist.
You dressing up this year?
Yes, I am.
Is it a secret or?
is.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be a secret. Are you a scary movie? You like scary movies? What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Favorite Halloween.
Doesn't have to be a scary movie.
Favorite Halloween movie is probably Halloween.
You remember Halloween Town?
That's
Yeah.
the one I mean.
Halloween, right back in the day.
Well, that's the one on Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Disney one.
that one.
I feel like I was like a 9-year-old kid tripping.
That
watching
is
like
the best Halloween movie.
hands down.
Someone asked me the other day, like, what's your favorite like Halloween movie? I was like, if Casper counts, that's my favorite Halloween movie.
Debatable. I don't think Casper counts. Did it come out like as a Halloween? I don't think so.
Another Halloween movie.
Like Hocus Pocus.
Oh, that's what I meant. Hocus Pocus. No,
You can't change your answer 3 times.
No, that is the third time you changed your.
That's the one that I meant. That's the one that I meant with the 3 witches.
Yeah, the 3 witches.
Yeah. Which one is Halloween Town?
Halloween Town is the one. It's another Disney one.
Yeah,
but
it is.
it's so they go into
Because
like
I love it too.
they go to a camp and then it like transforms. It's like a Halloween like town. It's Halloween Town like USA kind of thing.
I'm
And
gonna have to watch that when I get
that,
home.
honestly, I might have to watch that too. Now that we're talking.
I don't remember, but I remember the title.
Yeah, Halloween Town.
I don't do scary movies.
Yeah, I
man.
don't do scary movies. If we're being honest, like listen, my scary movie the scary movie that I hate, or not that I hate it, I'm just scared of the most, or that like really started it off for me was Chucky.
Chucky?
I could not. I was so terrified by him, and then even like, as I got older, I just don't like him. And one time, I had a nightmare that a bunch of Chucky dolls were chasing after me, and they were just coming from every angle of the street possible.
You know what's so crazy? I think like you're not the first person to tell me they had that nightmare of Chucky, which is really weird.
That's not good either. Like everyone's having these nightmares like that.
Yeah.
I saw
The best thing I ever did was watch Scary Movie 3, I think it was, before I ever saw The Exorcist, because then I wasn't afraid of The Exorcist when I saw it.
I feel like those movies aren't really
The Ring.
Fuck the Ring. Fuck the Ring.
That brings me back to like me and my god sister. She used to hate that movie. And I mean, let's watch it. Like, I used to, let's go watch it.
Especially when you're little, it's like who cares?
Yes.
See, I was so different when I was little. I was such a little like so scared of just everything, like literally everything, scary movies included. What really did me in was Paranormal Activity.
Oh, that was the one with the.
It was like realistic. It was like they had it was in the house. Like the ghosts in the house. They had like the.
I feel like I
the
did
big
That one hurt me
fan.
bad.
No, bad. When they had number 2 with it on the fan, the camera on the. I actually have the chills they're talking.
Yeah, no.
Between that and Insidious hurt me really bad too.
Insidious was scary. The Conjuring too.
Yeah, it's like those are the movies that like when I was in college we would go to those, and my team would make me sit in the middle of the row because they know I would leave if I can get out. But like we take up a whole row, and like they just wouldn't let me leave. I'd be sitting there, hood up, hat down like this.
No, see, I can't go to the movie theaters and watch scary movies.
That's what I'm saying. I can watch it at my house.
Yeah, I gotta watch it like at 12 in the afternoon. Like
Put lights on.
my best friend knows about it. You watch the scary movie? Like, yeah, when it's daytime.
Blinds open.
I live by
Shit.
myself. I'm crazy.
I got one last one for you before we bring the oven out.
Okay.
We asked this to everybody. One historical figure, dead or alive, that you should sit down to dinner with and ask any question to, that they have to answer. Who would it be?
Any historical figure. Oh man.
No, you weren't prepared for this. You couldn't even get the karaoke song. This is
Yeah.
good. We need this though. We need this.
Like we want to make the conversation worth it, right? One historical figure, dead or alive. Historical how?
I guess just historical, just like someone that like everyone would know. They didn't have to do anything like crazy, but I mean, we've had people pick like Jesus, Bruce Lee. I picked fucking Greg Maddox. So I'm gonna have to recant that answer.
One historical figure that I would want to talk to. Damn, yo.
You didn't think we could get this deep on the oven?
I'm gonna just Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
Why him?
Why not? He's the king of pop. He's the greatest of ever. Like he's the greatest to ever do it.
He was a character too. They put out a video of him the other day, walking around with his assistant, I guess, in like an antique store. He's like, bought that. Did we get that? And he's like, no, Michael. He's like, I want that. He's like, well, he looks at taking $89,000 for a chess set. He's like, I want that. I'm like, this guy is there.
So wish.
Yeah, we're gonna
Wish.
Jay.
All right,
So
so
that oven.
time for the oven. A ridiculously small oven with some ridiculous questions. If you can read my handwriting, you can reach in and You could pick out a question, read it aloud.
I'm nervous for this one.
I love that. Rap too. All right. I was not expecting this. Have you ever made homemade porn?
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Yes, guilty. And that is the answer to the question.
Oh, yeah.
Did you keep that on your phone?
That is somewhere in the cloud.
Oh boy, that's dangerous.
Do I go another one?
Yeah, you can pull another one. Oh, you pulled two out. You kind of have to.
Accident. Would you date someone who cheated on their ex with you? No.
No.
That's a good answer.
No, I'm big
That's a good
on
answer.
if they cheat with you, they'll cheat on
How
you.
you get them is how you lose them.
Wow.
You're trying to bring some.
She's got the one-liners. The one-liners.
All right. So honestly, this is a great time tonight. But before we let you go, I gotta talk about DJ StephCakes Day.
Okay.
We gotta talk about DJ StephCakes Day real quick. What do you got? February 26th, right?
26th, which is also I think the Dominican Independence Day. So
No better day, huh?
our peoples, yeah.
That's it. So now every year it's February 26th.
Yes.
Yonkers is.
Yes.
Wow.
And you know what? This year I didn't even get to like celebrate that because I had to go on tour. Like I was in the middle of being on tour.
Wow.
So I didn't even get to celebrate that. But February 26, 2024, we're going all out. We're going all out.
I love it.
Freaking crazy. I don't know what we're doing, but I want to do something fun.
Can you take a step back though? Like how cool is that? You have a.
It is. Listen, let me tell you, I didn't. So when I had agreed to attend that event, I did not know that I was receiving that. I didn't know I was receiving anything like that big. I thought I was, if anything, I'd probably get a certificate. That's what I was expecting, a certificate for like, you know, whatever. No. When I got there and I read the actual thing, I'm like, oh shit, like I got my own day. And once I got home, then I'm like, oh shit, I got my own day. Like I have, like February 26th is StephCakes Day. Like so it's pretty cool, man. It is pretty cool.
I'd love to see it. Well, let everyone know where they can find you on social media.
Listen, Instagram, DJ StephCakes, Twitch, DJ StephCakes, Kick, DJ StephCakes, YouTube, DJ StephCakes, StephCakes everything, DJ StephCakes. Check out my site, piecesofcakes.com to get some merch. And that's about it. That's all I got for y'all today.
Seriously, thank you so much for coming.
Can't
Give us a
go wrong with
like,
that.
subscribe. Make sure you check back in. We're going to be back next week.
And shout out to American Whiskey for the food.
Shout out to American Whiskey for sure. The food was unbelievable. Come back next time. There's always an open seat for you at the oven.
You're listening to the Oven Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.